Hey, good morning everybody. Getting a little bit late start this morning. It's about 20 after 9 and it's already hot. It is going to be smoking hot today. Just walking by Dartmouth College Stadium, heading out of Hanover and pushing one more day toward the Whites. Man, we had an awesome stay last night at some Trail Angels in Hanover. John and Karen, you guys rock, man. Thank you so much for your hospitality. It was a wonderful evening, completely enjoyable, and much appreciated and always remembered. So thanks for getting us fresh and started off on a new day. Donut's up there heading down the street. He ain't got time to mess with me, waiting on me to do no video, but we're gonna get out there and get it done today. It's gonna be hot, but there's a good chance that another one of Donut's local friends that he went to college with, Bobby, can pick us up tonight, depends on where we get, and give us one more night of relaxation before we head out in the middle of nowhere again. It's been a really good town visit, and we're going to get up the road here, get it done. This view is from Moose Mountain in New Hampshire. That is a beautiful view right there. Yeah, boy. Hey, it's day 103 on the trail, and just did a first little climb of the morning. I don't think it's quite topped out yet, but I finally got breath enough to make a short video. Yesterday, due to heat and logistics of getting picked up by Donut's buddy, we did 14 from Hanover over to Goose Pond Road, and big thanks to Bobby, man. Thank you for putting us up. And Craig comes through again, brought my supply box over so I could split that up, and then Deb's gonna mail that today. You guys are all awesome, man. Thanks for including me in the stay with Donut and taking me and making me feel like family. It was absolutely comfortable, and it will be a fond memory of this trip for sure. Today we've got 20 miles to do. It's gonna be hot again, but if we can get these 20 miles in, we may be looking at another stay in town, and that will be awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it done, get some miles down, and hopefully make that go. Let's get her done. All right, sort of nearing the top of this climb, and apologize for blowing so hard here, but once the downhill starts, it's impossible to film, and I wanted to, while I was thinking about it, make sure that I give my heartfelt thanks to Donut's friends who have absolutely taken care of us this week. 3 nights ago, Craig came out and got us, and we spent the night at his house, had a wonderful dinner, great time visiting. Last night we stayed with Bobby and his family, and it was just such a pleasant experience. It made me feel right at home, although I'm a stranger and they only met me an hour ago. It was absolutely wonderful. So Bobby, Craig, thank you guys, man. I don't know if you ever see this, but I want to say that. And 2 nights ago, we had the pleasure of spending the night with the Warrenburgers, John and Karen. So in Hanover, there's a list of families who take in through hikers. Give you a good night's stay, shower, you can do laundry, and a comfortable bed. But John and Karen went out of the way in that they even picked us up, and in picking us up took us for gelato, home to their wonderful house, spent some time out at the pool, and just had a lovely visit. John, Karen, thank you guys so much. I think all these folks and that list prove that there is Southern hospitality alive and well in New England, and it's going to be great memories of the trip. So, oh boy, this is uphill again, and I'm blowing hard. From the bottom of my heart, all you guys, thank you. Man, check out this view. Been on the climb of Smarts Mountain for a while. And it's been a good long climb. But I want you to look at this beast over here. Wow. Hey, welcome to day 104 on the trail. Getting a late start today. There's a big storm that blew through this morning, so we're going to limit miles today. Since we're not going to have time to get up and over Moosalok, we're going to do, I believe it's a little short of 12, 11 point something from Highway 25 up to the start of the Moosalok climb, and then we're going to tackle that tomorrow morning when we're fresh. But today is Friday, July 6th, and once that storm blew through, weather broke. It's nice, so we're gonna enjoy the short day and be nice and fresh for Moosalok tomorrow. Yeah. Well, hey, good morning everybody. It's Saturday, 7th day of July, and today is the day that things get real. It's day 105 on the trail, and on the agenda, first thing today, after we figure out a way across this river without getting wet, is Mount Moosalok and start of the White Mountains. So the next several days is going to be tough. So let's get it started. Hey, just came across the south summit of Mount Moosalok, and we're walking along this little flat part here between the south summit and the summit proper, and it's getting rocky, so I got to put this camera back up, but I'll show you a picture of it in a minute. Moving on. Sorry about the wind, but over there is the summit proper, Mount Moosalok, and see if I can zoom in on some of the cairns up there. See going up the hill. Alright, let me put this camera up. I gotta get on up there. It's cold up here. Sorry about the wind, but this is going to be a 360 of the summit of Mount Moosalok. First big mountain in the Whites, and the wind is ripping. Oh boy. Hey, good morning everybody. It's 6 o'clock and all packed up and leaving the Liza Brook Shelter campsite where we stayed last night after coming over here from Highway 25, crossing Mount Moosilauke and Mount Wolf. And as soon as I cross this creek down here, we're going to have the Kinsman climb today. And then I think head through Franconia Notch, and we are definitely in the whites. It was tough yesterday. Only 17 miles, but stayed steady all day. We'll see how it goes today. Hopefully about the same miles, but we'll see. It's tough sledding. And today is Sunday, I think the 8th of July. It makes it day 106. So getting close. It's gonna be some tough sledding though. We'll get it done. See you up there. This amazing view is from the top of Little Haystack. That is one way to start the day right there. Sorry about the wind, but this view is amazing. This is the view from the summit of Mount Lafayette. And it is killer. Oh my goodness. See this stream that is falling off steeply down the mountain? And then right there's a white blaze. The trail goes down this stream, down this mountain. This should be fun. Yeah. Hey, good morning everybody. It is Tuesday, 10th day of July, and I believe that's day 107 on the trail. Yesterday was a 17.5 mile day from Liberty Springs campsite over to Zealand Falls Hut, and tried something a little different last night in that I did a work for stay at the hut. And the hut system in New Hampshire is sort of a backcountry hostel type setting. And if you do a work for stay, you essentially just do any chores around the hut that need done, wash dishes, sweep floors, organize, clean, that kind of thing. And then you get a meal, and you can stay for free. So right now it's kind of a jungle walk. But today I'm heading from Zealand Falls Hut down to Crawford Notch at Highway 302. I'm going to hitch into the Highland Center. I have a resupply box there, and hadn't decided if I'm going to stay the night there. It's kind of expensive, and it would definitely be a treat, or just grab the box and hitch back to the trailhead and move on. But I think I'm going to let weather determine that. There's a strong chance for afternoon and evening rain today, and that might make it worth the money to not be out in that. I'll check the weather when I get there and decide then, but right now it's the smoothest trail that New Hampshire has had. Able to actually make a regular pace on it. Let me check the sign. Okay. So the signs are old in New Hampshire, and most of the area that the trail runs through has been designated wilderness, so you can't really put new signs up. So the folks who maintain the trail got permission from the Forest Service to come back with a Dremel tool and just stencil AT into the signs. Otherwise, it would be tough to know where you're going at those intersections. So that's all good. Anyway, let's get on up the trail and check in later. That right there is Mount Washington, the beast of the east. And I got to go over that in a day or two. Alright, I'm going to try to show this for scale, because this is a representation of the trail in the whites. So I'm looking straight down at my feet, and we're going to start panning up the trail. And that is a rock wall in front of me. All the way up and out the top up there. So imagine that right there, sometimes much steeper, repeating over and over and over all day long. And that's what it's like to hike in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. Ruggedly beautiful. It will test every fiber in your body. That is for sure. Yep. Hey, good morning everybody. Today is Wednesday, 11th day of July, and I believe it's day 109. I just topped out on Mount Pierce, I think. Left Mizpah shelter about 30 minutes ago, where I did another work for stay last night, and that was real fortunate because it was last night at some point raining really hard, so it's nice to be out of that. But I'm looking over at Mount Washington from here. It's probably about 5 miles away, and hopefully the weather holds and I'll get across that uneventful. So yeah, we're gonna knock it out, get it done. Okay, I just topped out Mount Pierce, and that's one president closer to Mount Washington. It's 5.4 miles from here to there, and we got a couple more presidents in between us, but should be crossing that by lunchtime anyway. Pretty doggone stoked. Yeah. Hey, welcome to day 110. And I just popped out on the auto road that goes up Mount Washington. And I have about, what does the sign say? Going down to Pinkham Notch, 1.9, and I'm going to get picked up at noon and head over to Rattle River Hostel. Do some laundry, have a shower, get a couple supplies. Apparently this is the last really good place to resupply in New Hampshire, so I'm going to enjoy that. It's only about 5 miles down there. I'm going to get there a little bit earlier than I thought I would. It's about 9:20 on 12th of July. Yesterday was 14.5 miles, I think, from Mizpah Spring Shelter, or Mizpah Spring Hut rather, over to a tent site at Osgood Spring. And it was a hard day. I came over several of the presidents, most notably Mount Washington, and it was tough. The whites don't give up a mile easy, that's for sure. So I'm going to head on down there. I think there's a visitor center at Pinkham Notch with a snack bar and a restaurant in there, so get a late lunch early, or a late breakfast, early lunch, something like that. and just hang out, relax, and wait on my ride. It's a 5-mile Nero, and I'm going to enjoy the break. So let's keep rolling. All right, what a nice surprise. The last like mile and a half or so heading down to Pinkham Notch is on like a really old roadbed, old Jackson roadbed, and what a pleasant surprise. Smooth walking, and yeah, after the last few days, very much appreciated. It's the simple things that make you smile.